All right, wanted to give you an overview of how to get started on doing research for the project. So if you click on the physics project folder on Schoology, you'll find all the information you need to get going here. So here's the description of the project. If you need to go back and remind yourself on what the expectations are, or if you want to look at the rubric to figure out how many points are being assigned to different things, that's a great place to start. Also, a list of topics. This is the entire list, but if you go in here to the assigned topic list, that will have the list plus the names written down of who's been assigned to each topic. That way, if you have forgotten what your topic is, you can find it there. Also, if you have not picked one, you can go to that list and see what's available for you to pick from. If you need to change your topic or you need to pick one, look at the lists here in the folder, find a topic that does not have anyone's name written next to it, and then you may send me a Schoology message or email me and say, hey, can I do this topic that's available? The third thing to look at here after the topics and the overview is the library research page. This Mrs. Young made, and it has some great starting sources for you as far as getting started on the research. She made an excellent video telling you about some of the sources and what to look for. You can look at those here, as well as some helpful tips on figuring out what to do about Google. Google searches can be helpful, but be careful about relying upon them entirely. As well as YouTube videos. Don't just assume that all the videos on YouTube are great. Some of them are, but many of them are not. So be careful both with Google, YouTube, and just kind of any of those general sources. Okay. Next thing I want to look at is the day one sheet. This is what we're going to talk about and go over in class, so I won't belabor the point here, but this tells you what you should be working on this day one for the research. So what sources should you be using? Here's some information here, as well as a couple more explanations from me as well. What questions should you be answering as you work? If you have a topic, this is what to look at. If you're using a scientist or a Build It project, and then this is for everyone, is to think about your visual. And then lastly, you're going to be working on an annotated bibliography. Now, that's not going to be due yet. That's not going to be due until we do the next day in the research. But to give you an idea, you're going to be coming up with a works cited in APA format. If you're not familiar with that format, don't freak out. It's not a big deal. We'll talk about it. But you're going to basically be listing your sources, and then you're going to be giving either a bulleted list or a paragraph detailing what you learned from those sources. So annotated bibliography is basically just a fancy word for saying works cited with notes. So we're going to get started on that today. I'm going to let you guys read this, and I will go through it with you as well. But that should get you a good starting point as far as what to do day one researching the project. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. You can send me a Schoology message, an email, or stop by. Have a great day.